morning. You know what it is. Dog life, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all. How everybody doing? Hope everybody doing good. You know what? Let me do what I do. And let's start this thing. Let's thank God for being here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for another day. Y'all know what it is. Hey, I had talked to a couple of people this week and I had something that gave me something I want to talk about today. But y'all know what it is. Dog life in the building. You know, how everybody doing this morning? How y'all doing, man? I know anybody here. I'm early. I'm early with it. And you know how I do. I'm going to post it and leave it. It's going to be here. It ain't going nowhere. Yeah, it's a great day, man. Go Lions, man. NFC Championship, dog. We in the building. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's go get this thing, man. Let's go shock the world. I know some people probably think we going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to front, dog. Like, I didn't see us getting this far. I mean, but we here. And I'm like, shit, we can beat them boys. I got to get San Fran. I got to keep it real because San Fran is the real deal, man. San Fran is the real deal. But we here, dog. We got an opportunity, man. Let's get it, dog. We can beat these boys, dog. Like, they not unbeatable. You know what I'm saying? They are human. They can be beat. And we can beat them niggas, man. And I'm hoping we go ahead and take care of business and we go ahead and do that. You feel me? Like, so all the Lions fans, man, we turned up. We turned up. What a time it is to be a Lions fan. What a great time it is to be a Lions fan out here in this world today. Y'all feel me? Man, Lions fans is going crazy. We crazy. Man. But yes, also the pop-up shop. February 10th. I know I was supposed to be there. I forgot what that, the 20th. I was supposed to be there last weekend, but y'all know the weather, man. I couldn't. It wasn't a good idea to drive in that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a good idea to drive in that. So I ain't make it. It was a bad travel weekend, so I didn't make it there. But I'll be there this one. Barring unless some crazy shit, unless it's something that I just can't control. You know what I'm saying? Other than if I got anything to do with it, I'll be there for sure. If it's all in my hands, I'd definitely be there, Lord willing. Inshallah. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there. You feel me? But we at it, man. We up and we at it promoting, man. But today, we're gonna thank God for this opportunity off bail and thank God for life and everything, and and just happy, and I'm just filled with joy to be here, be able to do these things, and and try to keep this thing pumping. You know what I'm saying? And dog life, what I'm about and what this thing is about, everything that I do is about. It's just about getting people to believe that thing that they got in them. You know what I'm saying? To believe that gift, that seed that God gave you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we be so focused on looking outwards for God that we don't realize that God gave it. It's in us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in us. God already gave it to us, so now we just gotta trust it. You know what I'm saying? And dog life is just about attacking that like a dog. Shit, when the dog see his food and the dog, they going to get it. You know what I'm saying? They going to get it. Like, I'm gonna go get it. And dog life is about attacking it like that. And the acronym is you doing it all with God. You know what I'm saying? We can do so whatever you doing, you can do it with God. You know what I'm saying? And God got you. He gonna be there. he gonna in all our ways, he gonna strengthen you in everything. You know what I'm saying? As long as you acknowledge him. And shit. Damn, why I always forget. I can't even think of why I always lose that one. It's 413. That is sad, Let me get this thing, man. That's crazy. That's probably I'm high. It's early. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hold up, because really, it's just like, yeah, I'm definitely high early this morning, but that shit don't mean nothing because we gonna still flex this, and we gonna get the point because I had a couple people with some self doubt, and then it made me just think like, because how do we address that? How do we address that? You know what I'm saying? Uh, we have to understand that, you know, that God gave us everything that we need, all the tools that you have, all the tools that you need in your body. You know what I'm saying? That you need, you know, and you can't be worried about the things that you can't control. You might fuck up some shit. Hell, I just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I just fucked up the whole little, I'm sitting here high, you know what I'm saying? But shit, and high is, you know, that's just one of them things. That don't mean shit. That don't mean I'm gonna stop it, because the point is still gonna be made. You understand? And that's why I do. It's not for everybody. And, you know, it's for anybody, but it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here to touch who I'm going to touch. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. You know what I'm saying? You have to be who you're going to be. Like, you can't not be who you're going to be, because then you can't do what you're going to do if you're not going to be who you're going to be. If you don't be who you are, you can't do what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's an understanding that God already gave you the tools. You know what I mean? You already got the tools. So it's like in 2 Corinthians 12:9, it say, but he said to me, my grace is sufficient, and my power is made perfect in your weakness. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm gonna boast my weakness all the time, so that Christ's power may rest on me. And that's ill, because a lot of times we are, you know, what we do is we talk about what we can do. Oh, I'm so great at this, I'm so great at that, but we don't talk about our flaws. You know what I'm saying? Because when we talk about we're so great, and then when you get in a situation where your flaw shows, now you've been damaged. Now your rep is damaged. Now they like, damn. Now they looking at you sideways like, damn, I thought you was like this, I thought you was like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's why the Corinthians were to say that. God's power is made great in our weakness. God's power is made like in our weakness is when we get God's maximum strength. You know what I'm saying? It's when we are in our weakness is when we get God's maximum strength, and that's what helps propel us to where them things, the next levels where we trying to go to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's like you gonna boast your weakness. You know, that don't mean saying I'm negative, I'm not shit. You know what I'm saying? But what it means is, if there's something that you weak at, that you know, the weakness that you have, the skill levels that's not stronger the other ones, talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Talk about that and work on that. That's that thing that where you work on your weakness. You know what I'm saying? You accentuate and you still do what you do in your best. You still do what you do at your best, but you don't hide your weakness. You don't hide your weakness. You let your weakness be known. You let your weakness be plain. Like, oh yeah, well this is what I'm not great at. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I can do all this. I got all this, but this is where I need help in. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. That's what you do. That's how you progress. Because now when you get in those situations, that allows God to open up the floodgates for you to get those blessings to help you out. You understand? And it's like, that's why it's not good to have self-doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to believe in the things that you have. You have to believe in the things that you have. You have to give energy to the things that you have. The things that you are good at, you have to give energy to those things. You have to be like, yo, I can do this. So you believe in that. And you rest because God gave you that already. You know what I'm saying? God gave you that. You feel me? God already gave you that part. God already gave you that part. You know what I mean? So it's like, so when you able to lean into that part and just and let your weakness be known, you can lean into what you good at, but let your weakness be known. So now people can, so now it's like the world and God is it allows the things to flow and help the thing and help you where you need those help at, where you need that help at. You know what I'm saying? And this is where I'm about to flip it. This is where we flip it because, again, I've grown out of the religion. I've grown out of the religion talk. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up Christian, but I fell away from all, like, I don't really, like, I got into the spirituality, but in that, it made me start searching out different religions and different shit and what they say about certain things. And I ain't even gonna front. The homie Tone, yo, perfect. You in here. I hope you in here because this is perfect because you can correct me if anything where I'm about to get is wrong on this one, because I was looking up. When I looked up scriptures about self-doubt, it gave me the Bible scriptures, and I was like, well, shit, give me some ones from other religions. And one of the ones that I caught from and that's what made me really do what I did today. And this is perfect for you to be here to jump in on this. That's how God be working. Cause I tried to tag you, but then the thing wouldn't let me tag people, so I had to come back and start all over. But anyway, I went through the Quran, and a couple of the scriptures I got out of Quran. Quran 9:51. This is I got a Yusuf Ali translation. Now this is the one that I picked out. It was a couple of them in there, but I picked this one out because this is the one that spoke to me. It's like, it says, nothing will happen to us except for what Allah decreed for us. He is our protector, and Allah and on Allah let believers put their trust in. So it's like, for one, we understand God's promise. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand his promises. His promise is he gonna always take care of you. That's his promise. His promise is, he stated that in the beginning. In the beginning, early, I always got you. And God's word is the truth. If there's no lie, he doesn't deviate from it. You know what I'm saying? So if he gonna always take care of us, he said that in the beginning. So where we at right now, where it's like, when you can go through your things and you have a doubt on whether something, and you don't know, you just go forward. You just go forward with what you know how to do. And the part where you don't know, you trust, like, God told me, he got me with that already. So I don't know what's over there, but it feel like this the path he want me to take. So I'm gonna go ahead and trust it, and I'm gonna just go with it. You know what I'm saying? That's where, but this is where we get to where this the one though. I ain't even gonna front, like, when I was going through them, I hit one from Hinduism. Hinduism I got this one at the Hinduism joint. And this one was crazy right here. Out of the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavad Gita or Gita or whatever. I didn't get the pronunciation, but I know it's translated to the Song of the Divine, or Divine Song, aka God Song. And out of that, 247, it says, you have the right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. You have the right to perform your prescribed duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself cause of the results of your activities, and never be attached to not doing your duties. What? Listen. Yo, Coach Tone, you can appreciate this on the football sense. Coach Belichick always just said, do your job. That's why I love sports, football for me, sports, because those life lessons are in there. Do your job. Listen, you have the right to perform your prescribed duties. your prescribed duties. You have the right to perform your prescribed duties. That's that seed. That's that seed that God gave you. That whatever. So it's like, so whatever God gave you, whatever that thing that you got inside of you, that's just bubbling, that you just want, it's like, man, I can really do this. Whether it's like Tone Coach, whether it's like the homie Reg refereeing, whether it's cooking like one of my homies, like whatever your prescribed duty, whatever the prescribed duty that you got, the God gave you, you have the right to perform that. You got the right to perform that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where you get tired. So it's like, man, listen, bro, like once I started figuring that shit out, once I started kind of going through my motions of life and like trying to, cause I wasn't doing what I was doing and I wasn't happy with myself, like those principles I started leaning on, it was like, okay, I started listening to that shit and it was like, damn, you know what? Once I started I was digging into the church and the word and shit like that. And I'm like, damn, that's football. You know what I'm saying? Like the personal accountability. I don't know where I was at and what football team I was on, but the coach talked about the personal accountability. And my favorite lesson, my ex probably heard this so much. It's about when the running back get the ball and the dude come through, he hit him and he fumbles and he fusses at the offensive lineman like, man, you let your dude through, man, you ain't blocked. And it's like, nah, homie. Yeah, he did that, but you dropped the ball. Yeah, he let his man through. He should have did his job, but you didn't do your job and hold on to the ball. So don't go pointing your finger at him because he missed his block because you the one that dropped the ball. You got to do your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that other shit don't matter. Do your job. That's where it's like. So it's like, and it's saying you got the right to perform your duties. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when it says don't be entitled, you're not entitled to the fruits of your actions. It goes on. I didn't write that down, so I lost it. But somewhere in there, as it says, whether good or bad, like, just do the work. Just do the work. Like, so whatever happens from it, good or bad, don't be attached to it. Just do your job. Just do the job and trust that whatever God got for you is going to work out for you. And that's that. And that's where the other part of the thing is perspective comes in, where it doesn't matter what, there is no good or bad. It just is. It's just a part of the journey, but it's how we look at it that make it what it is. Bro, this shit is crazy. Listen, work done as a sacrifice has to be performed. This is another one from that Bhagavad Gita. I'm going to say God's song because that's easier. From God's song 3:16. Work done as a sacrifice has to be performed. Otherwise, it will cause bondage. So perform your prescribed duties to stay free from bondage. Yo. Duh. It's all, bro. Started seeing the correlation in that shit. I started seeing the correlation in that shit, and it changed the way I started living. You know what I'm saying? Like, it changed the way. I still got some things that I'm working on my own personal side. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to get together to get that next level. But these things like this is what I'm understanding. It's like, yo, this is the core. You don't get nowhere without this, bro. Like, you don't get nothing without this. Like, if you don't get this, you don't get nothing. So it's like, the work has to be done. The work has to be done. Otherwise, it would cause bondage. You know how it is. You know how it is when you're supposed to be washing the dishes or doing the laundry or whatever. You got some homework, whatever, and you don't do it. You put that shit off. And it creates a stress, this weight on your shoulder, this weight on your back because you didn't do that shit. You know, if you got a job, your boss supervisor said, hey, yo, go do this, and you don't do it. And then you like, damn, now you've been at the crib, like, damn, you got this weight because you're like, damn, what they gonna say because I didn't do that shit. It's a weight on your, perform your duty to remain free of bondage. Listen. if you got a dream, if you have whatever it is, whatever this thing that you have in you that you want to be doing, that you're supposed to be doing, that you feel like you should be doing, but you're not doing, those are your performed duties. And you're in bondage because you're not performing your duties. What you got to understand is getting that shit done, getting it done, get her done, dog. That's the life, the same power that brings you good fortunes, bring you bad fortune. Let me hit the more so I can read this. Oh, that's a big one. Hold on, let me see. Hold up. It's important. This from the homie Coach Tone. It's important for you to remember every day of your life, the same power that brings you good fortune brings you bad fortune, and it does so according to how you use it. The only reason it brings so little good fortune to the great mass of people is that they do not know it exists. Use it but sparingly, and use it the wrong way. Their conceptions of themselves are locked in the subconscious mind. And just as surely as the earth rotates, their futures are mapped out according to these conceptions and thoughts. The only way they can become free to achieve the success and happiness and health is to arrive at the truth, unlock the truth, discover the key. Man, listen. Bruh. Man, listen. That I feel like that mental bondage and that subconscious is that like, I believe it came from slavery. I believe it came from that. That's where I believe it came from, because we started looking outwards to our masters to do these things for us. We were looking out to our masters to do certain things for us, and we thought, and we didn't see it. We didn't see it in ourselves. We didn't see the God power in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we're starting to see it, but like you said, people are so focused. Like you said, they use it the wrong. You said they use it the wrong way. That's that part where I'll be like, yo, they want to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? That's that keeping up with the Joneses. You know, that's why I'm like, when you decide to do these things, when you decide to step out, you might lose some of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said it before, the Joneses might say, hey man, you slowing down back there, dog. You ain't keeping up. But fuck them. Fuck them Joneses. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the people that Jones, because I know my brother with Jones family love them. Not them Joneses. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what I'm talking about. You understand? So it's like, but that's because we focused on the outers. We focused on how the outer world perceives us and not how the inner God perceives us. You know what I mean? When you focus on how the inner God perceives you, you don't give a fuck about them Joneses. You know, because that's performing your prescribed duties. Listen, it's like you can't worry about other people's ideas and thoughts and what they think about what you doing. You can't I mean, I don't know. You can't worry about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to stay focused on you and what God gave you. Because I promise you, what God gave you is greater than anything them Joneses could come up with. What God got for you is way greater than anything the Joneses are gonna have. You're gonna fly over the Joneses. But you gotta lean into what God got for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so don't worry about if you're gonna embarrass yourself. Don't worry about if somebody not gonna understand you. Somebody gonna talk about you. Don't worry about, fuck all that. Fuck all that shit. Other people is gonna be like, they gonna hate on what you doing. They gonna, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Don't be attached to that. Just do your duty. Just do your duty. Because the ones that's supposed to get it gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee, and the ones that's supposed to get it, when they get it, that's gonna outweigh them other motherfuckers that don't get it and they hate it. So don't be attached. Don't be attached. Don't be attached to those that do get it. Just do the work. Just do your prescribed duties. Just do the duties that you're called to do. Whatever that is. Just do the duties that you're called to do. Do your job. And I promise you, everything gonna work out, man. Everything that you worry about, all the issues that you think you're gonna have, they're gonna fall to the wayside. I promise you. Every obstacle, if you think you got an obstacle in doing something, start doing what you're trying to do. The obstacle that you thought you had gonna fall. It might be some other obstacles, but it's gonna be some obstacles that you can do something about. There's gonna be obstacles that you can do. The ones that you thought were gonna be out of control, the ones that you thought were gonna be inconceivable, like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be able to do this, because it's gonna fall. It's gonna fall. It's gonna be something for you to do. You're gonna have some work to do. It don't mean that it's gonna be easy and it's gonna be like, oh, you can just walk right. No, you're gonna probably have a job to do in that assignment to get there. It's probably gonna be hard. It's probably gonna be stressful. You're probably gonna lose a couple notches. Like I said, the Joneses might be like, damn, homie, what's going on? But fuck them Joneses. This guy got something way better. I promise you. Just keep grinding. Just keep grinding on it, man. I promise you. And don't worry about all the other shit, man. Just don't worry about the other shit. Just keep doing your work. You know what I'm saying? We done seen it before. God didn't use he's used alcoholics. He used the he used the drugs ahead. He's used them all. You know what I'm saying? God has used them all. So if you fall anywhere in that category, don't worry about that shit. Don't worry about that. Just do the work. And God got you. I promise you that. I promise you that. And let people know that, yo, it's not me. Cause I know the things that I got going on, the things that have came through, and the things that it ain't because I'm great. Shit, I damn near be fucking up. But hey, God be blessing me, and I'll just be trying not to fuck up. Like, okay, don't fuck up, don't do that, cause that's stupid. I'm just keeping it real, just being honest. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck all that bullshit, man. If you are doubting anything, you had any doubts, and they're stopping you from doing something that you really want to do, if you got anything that's stopping you, that you feel like is stopping you, while you can't do something that a seed that God gave you, while you like, it's like, man, I want to do this, but I can't, because you can. Start doing it. If you sitting here like, man, I want to do this thing, man, but I can't do it, because start doing it. Start doing it. Do what you can do. Do what you can do. God gonna make a way for everything else. That's on fact. That's on fact. That's on actual factual. For real. You definitely gonna do that. Every time. Every time. I mean, every time. Literally every fucking time. He gonna do it. He's never gonna miss. God never misses. Never misses. Never misses. Never misses. Like, Never misses. His word is perfect, yo. And that's why my thing is to tell you, you can do it all with God. Whatever it is you got going on, man, you can do it with God. God, take God with you, and he gonna help you. He gonna guide you. He gonna make your way. He's gonna make your way. He's gonna make your way. Man, listen. There is no thing that you would go through in life. I had a note. There is no thing that you would go through in life that God won't cover you through. He won't cover you for. He won't keep you good. No things. I promise you. And I'm talking like, bro, listen. Just the bud, my butt. Listen, I don't be getting the bud and staying good because I'm great. God keep putting these things in my. God keep putting these shits right on my. Oh, here you. Okay, I know. Okay, I already know. Listen, I know what you need, my son. Son, I know what you need. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. God, like, I know what you need. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got somebody gonna pull up on you, and you're gonna be good. So don't even trip. Every time I be like, oh man, shit, I'm about to be. Listen, I thank God, bro. Always, it ain't nothing that I do, and I just keep on doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I need y'all to understand this shit is not for play. This shit is not for play. It is not how we think it is. Like, we've been trained and conditioned to think that things are supposed to happen, that things come outwardly, and we supposed to look outward and go here, find a job, and go here and do this, and then go over here and talk. Nah, listen, God got the seeds inside of you. God got it inside of you. It's inside of you. Get in your corner, meditate, pray on that. Go what you got to do. Pray on that, however you used to do, however you need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Get in that corner, talk to God, pray on that. Be like, listen, God, what am I doing wrong? And what do I need to be doing? Listen, because I used to be like, man, shit, God smoke with me. I go out in my goddamn corner and I roll up and I be sitting there, I'm talking to God, smoking with God. He might not hit the blunt for real. You know what I'm saying? He might. Then again, I don't even know. But I know I'd be sitting there smoking and then talking to God and then shit. You know, and I be, because listen, I stay attuned, I look and I pay attention. I do it all with God. There is no thing, no area in my life that I don't rock with God, that I'm like, yo, God, thank you for, thank you, man, because you be keeping it. Yo, that's how I'm chill. People be like, how's you cuss God, man? In a post, the one, I forgot whose post it was, I saw there's like how y'all stay stress free, how y'all deal with stress. And everybody had all these things that they do to deal with stress. Well, I play the game, I go hoop, I make music, Man, I gave it to God. So I don't even see stress. You stressing because you trying to figure out some shit that you can't figure out. That's not for you to figure out. That's why you're stressing. You're stressing because you're trying to figure out some shit that you can't figure out. That's not for you to figure out. That's why you stressing, dog. Like, that's what you stressing. Because you trying to figure out how to do some shit that's not for you to figure out. Or you trying to hurry your plan. You getting anxious like, oh man, that was not gonna. No, do what you're supposed to do. Find out, okay, listen, this is what I got to do. I got to do A, B, C, and D. Okay, do that. And then sit back and go chill and play the game. No stress. Chill. Ain't no stressing, because whatever happens, God has already ordained it in you. God's already ordained for it. He didn't already say he's going to take care of his kid. That's the promise. He promised us that in the beginning. That's off the gate. So that's already locked in it. So from there, it's just doing your work. and just trust that God got everything else. God got you. Shit. I already did that. I didn't already went and filled the application. I didn't did the application. I didn't did that already. So I can't, ain't nothing else for me to do. I done already laid the plan down. I done already, I nailed that up. I already did it. So, I did that. Whatever, do your steps. I done already went and filled the application for that. Or I went there. I talked to these people. I got that lined up. Now I just gotta, just do your steps. Just do your work. That's it, yo. Just do your work. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what the situation is, what you got going on. Just do your work and let God take care of the other shit, man. I promise you, we got it. You ain't got to stress out. No need to stress out about nothing. Like, no stress. No stress. No stress. So, like I started off, that's still for the people, for that self-doubt. If you're not believing in something that you should be doing, just do it. If it's something you feel like you can't do it because it is, just do the thing that you can do. Find out what you can do. Find out what you can do. Getting that wisdom. Wisdom is another key to that stress, but that's a whole another, I ain't even about to go all the way into that one. But get some wisdom and understand. Knowledge and wisdom is the key to not having stress. And understanding that God got you. It's that understanding. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, figure your steps out. Figure the steps that you need to take in order to get what it is you're looking for. Do it, whatever it is you can do with this moment. You might not be able to do everything, but you can do something. And all work is work. And like my man say, if it's not working for you right now, it's working on you so it can work for you. All work is work. That's a scripture too, somewhere in there. I didn't get that. I don't have that, but it's a scripture. And I'm sure somebody can pull it up, but it's definitely scripture in there. And it's like, all work is work. All work is work. So whatever work you can do for your situation at the level you are, do that. And let God take you to the next level. God gonna do his part. As long as you do the work that you gotta do, you can fall back and relax. And just trust that God gonna do his part, and he gonna take you to the next level. When you're gonna get to that level, it's gonna be another step for you to do. Okay, now I can do this. Then you do your work at that level. And then God gonna take you to listen, it's clockwork, baby. This shit don't stop. It's clockwork. It's clockwork. Man, it's clockwork. So ain't no need to stress out, man. Ain't no need to stress out over none of that. Over none of that, over nothing that you feel like, some anxiety that you may feel, some things that may not work out in your favor because you didn't, just don't worry about that. Just do what you can do. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I just want to partake. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just doing what I can do. I'm not tied to no results. You know what I'm saying? I want to get there. I want to get to this. I want to get to the next level. Like, I definitely want to be able to buy my own property and purchase my own car and take my own kids, pay for my kids to do this and pay for them to take it and pay for them to help them do this and help my family. I definitely want to be able to do that. That's definitely a goal. And that's definitely somewhere I'm shooting to in the future. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not tied to the result because it may only go so far, but it's not about the result. It's about the work. It's about doing the work, because you can't get the result if you don't do the work anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do the work, you can't get the result. So, and you right. You might do the work and you might not get the result. Or you might do the work and you might get the result. But there's no way you'll get the result if you don't do the work. If you don't do the work, you won't get the result. Like, that's that's just it. You might plant some seeds and you might till them and they might not grow. They might not. But if you don't plant them seeds, they definitely not gonna grow. They definitely not going to grow. So it's like, go ahead and plant them motherfuckers. And don't be tied to the results. And just know that whatever you gain from it, whether it be the wisdom or the result, it's in divine order. And it's in God's plan for you. And as long as you keep your mind focused on what you have, you'll be able to proceed to the next level. And you can focus your mind focused on what you have and do what you can do in that situation. And don't stress about the other things that you can't control, that you don't have, that you can't do. You'll be the guy to do what he does, and then you'll proceed to the next level. Just like clockwork. It's clockwork, baby. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that on that. Like, I've been going for a little longer than I probably actually planned on going. But hey, it's all good. I ain't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? Just know that it's dog life over here. Still, all day. And I'm gonna drop that. Y'all gonna see the new design on them. Y'all gonna see that change in a minute. I'm gonna bring it out. I'm gonna show y'all, I'm gonna show y'all what that look like in a second. But just know that don't stress about that bullshit or whatever bullshit you got going on, whatever bullshit in your life. Don't stress on none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking oh shit, I ain't come back in here. I had lost the comments. Yeah. But yeah, man, just don't stress out, man. Just do your work. Just do your work, man. That's it. Do your work. Go Lions. Go Lions. Cause it's still go Lions. Yes, yes, it's dog life and it's go Lions today. We in that bitch. I'm gonna see if you in North Carolina, people who out there, I'm gonna see you with the rookies. We'll be there. I'm in the building. I'm definitely coming to the game. Yes. 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 Yo, go Lions. And then the pop-up shop. February 10th. Pre-Valentine's Day pop-up shop. Pull up. Come get the Valentine's Day gifts together. You know, it's gonna be some nice vendors in there. Gonna get you come eat some food. You know what I'm saying? And dog life gonna be in the building. You know, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a blessed situation, man. So February 10th, 30225 Cherry Hill, Inkster. Pull up. Queen of the pop-ups. Another one of those things, you know. So yeah, man. Everybody have a good one today. I'm gonna see y'all a little later. Y'all know what it is, man. It's dog life, man. Go get it.